Hello, hello. Hey, Rainian. Can you hear me? It's me, the sulfur, apparently. Ah, owie. Hi, Taro. Ah, owie. Hi, Taro. Ah, owie. Hi, Taro. Ah, I see that Taro is giving, ow, her traditional greeting, owie, to me at the start of the stream. Hi, hi Taro. I hope you're doing okay tonight. I'll just have you know that I've never made any such thing as a sulfur suffering sound, okay? I don't know what a sulfur suffering sound would sound like. I have no idea what that could even possibly mean. Hi RSI, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm live, so you're good now. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate that. For some reason, I appear to be the highlight of your day. That's kind of an honor when you think about it, really. Okay. Um, so, tonight, I'm out. Ah, owie. You wanted sulfur and Twitch key. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Phoebe. I'm sorry about the Subway ad. Hi, Milk. Hi, hi. We're just gonna like chit chat a bit before I actually start talking about the old design stuff. It turns out that there's more old design like documents for myself than I thought there were. So and I haven't had time to like actually vet all of them yet. So I hope there's not secretly something yabai in one of them that I didn't remember. Oh, oh. But yeah, like first we're just gonna like talk like a little itty bitty bit because usually like people don't show up right at the start of the stream, and I don't want people to miss too many things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, Sarah. I don't remember sulfur with the huge asterisk, 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 asterisk. No, I have no idea what that could mean. I don't know what those asterisks are. In other news, guess who? Guess who got scurvy? Apparently, yours truly. Like, I got, I, I got scurvy. I got scurvy. Oops. Yeah. So like, over the weekend, I was like, okay, why am I feeling so headachy? Why am I like so photosensitive all of a sudden? Why am I so like nauseous and tired? Like why am I feeling so fatigued? Like what's up with me right now? And my roommate is said to be luckily she has more insight into this than I do. She told me to drink some OJ. I was like, why? And she was like, because you have scurvy, probably. And then I drank some OJ and felt immediately better. I was like, oh, you're right. I do have scurvy. It turns out that when you're on a diet, it's because I don't. Okay. So that's like one reason, right? I'm like allergic to most fruits. I'm not allergic to oranges, but cause hydrate. Okay, I actually like took some OJ with me for like stream today because I need to stock up on vitamin C. So you got to hear me hydrate on OJ. Hang on. I hope this doesn't spill. It'd be annoying if this spilled. Okay, come on, open, open, open. Okay, there we go. That's some good OJ. So yeah, it turns out the people who thought I sounded sick on Friday might have had a point. Oops. What was I trying to say? Uh, or, so like, it turns out that when you're on a diet, right, and the chief way of like dieting is eating less, as you might know. When you eat less and you try to eat less of everything, it turns out that, oops, sometimes you get a bit, a little itty bit malnourished. You have a song you would like to sing in the chat? What is it? Hi, Cover. We're talking about how I got scurvy. I'm not supposed look, I didn't eat that much less, okay? I just ate less enough that I happened to miss out on some key nutrients. I don't know this song, Our Sign. I don't know if I can sing all that on stream. I do apologize. Don't give me a nuggy VV, okay? All I did was accidentally get little scurvy. Is it really? Oh, it doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, so like, uh, the after I drank the OJ, I was immediate. I should like eat things that will give less calories that won't make me hungry, but that's hard, Taro. It's so much easier just to eat less, you know? It's so much easier just to eat less. Yeah, like I know that like the easy way is just to like eat fewer carbs, and I do try to do that to like have fewer cravings. I also have increased my intake of salads and lettuce recently, but but it like it's since I'm not good at cooking, my 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 amounts of food are varied, and lettuce and lemon, that doesn't sound like a very good salad, okay? Fried lettuce? Look, if it's fried lettuce, does it... That's not even a salad anymore. Hi, Farron. Hello, hello. I'm deep fried lemon and lemon. That sounds decently tasty, actually, but I think deep frying it would ruin the point of a diet unless I ate less. I'm being lectured by my chat about how I shouldn't have gotten scurvy. Look, I think it could actually deep fry lettuce and lettuce. You should eat fruit. If you eat fruit, you won't get scurvy as easily. When was the last time I ate a salad? I think like 2 weeks ago, probably. 2 weeks sounds right? I probably ate a salad about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, some canned peaches and pears. See, like my problem is that I can't eat canned peaches and pears because I'm allergic to both of those fruits. I am also allergic to apples and bananas. And I've been cutting potatoes out of my diet too because potatoes are like pretty carb heavy. So in general, I've just been like not getting enough vitamin C. What about canned tangerines? But but it's annoying to eat canned food. It's annoying to eat canned food, okay? This isn't like a hard restriction. I'm just being a picky sulfur. Yeah, I'm allergic to bananas. Banana na 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 na. Just start taking pills. You know, I heard that for some reason multivitamins don't like propagate in your body as easily as like things that are not multivitamins. I don't really know why exactly that is, but apparently it's the case. Can I say bananas again? Sure, but how come? Banana na 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 nas. Like that? Ah, owie. Wait, why? Wait, Vivi, what did I do wrong? Aside from getting scurvy. What did I do wrong exactly? Why was I? What? But Vivi, I'm always a dingus. You know, I'm always a dingus. Kind of. I'm sometimes always a dingus, okay? I've dingused at least a little bit. This time was especially. Look. Look, I just got a little bit of scurvy, okay? And like, I recovered from it like almost immediately. So like, isn't it okay to cut me, your favorite sulfur, some slack? You know? Like, no, actually, you won't forgive me even for just getting a little bit of scurvy. Even just a little bit. Look, all that happened was that I was. Look, I have been eating better, okay? Just not every day. Just not every day, okay? I've been eating better, but just like some days it's difficult to eat better because of like lack of time. So I just eat less on those days, okay? What did I eat for dinner today? Uh 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 it's instant noodles. I ate instant noodles for dinner. I ate instant noodles for dinner. Look, today was an off day, okay? Today was an off day. Look, instant noodles aren't that bad for you, probably. Definitely. Probably. You know, like how bad can instant noodles be for you really? Like I mean, like really, like come on, right? Look, I don't drink all the soup, okay? I don't drink all the soup, so like really isn't it gonna be perfectly fine even if I have a little bit of like instant noodles, like just like a little bit, you know? Just a little bit of like instant noodly goodness noodle and noodle. Look, yeah, but I'm also drinking orange juice right now, okay? And I put look, when I make instant noodles, I put an egg in, okay? Sometimes I even put two eggs in, okay? Eggs are supposed to be a superfood, right? So it's totally fine. It's it's totally fine. Okay. You're gonna whoop me? Please don't whoop me, Vivi. That's why I'm drinking orange juice right now. Okay, I had like 3 whole cups of orange juice like yesterday. Actually, my roommate was really nice yesterday and made me like, Howie, and made me like fresh squeezed orange juice like directly from the orange. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was so, Howie. It was so tasty. I want some more of that. Fresh squeezed orange juice is so good. Yeah, just eat an orange every day. But like, okay, so like, I have this silly sulfur problem, which is that I'll forget that I'll forget that things exist if I'm not looking at them. Would I ever date my roommate? Are they hot? I'm choosing not to answer these questions. If I keep a basket of them on my desk, they'll go bad though, okay? Like, and if I keep them in the fridge, I'll like forget that they exist, you know? Because like I can't see them, so like when I get, like if I get any snacky, not if I'm eating them every day. I do like small like mandarin oranges and tangerines and stuff though, but like they're kind of messy to eat. Like that's the other thing I don't like about eating fruit aside from the allergies is that always like the juice always gets like all over me. Like when I bite into it, like it just like bursts out with juice. Or like if I'm like opening it, like opening the peel, like the juice is gonna get all on my fingers and it's gonna get like really sticky, and then I have to like wash my hands afterward. It's like a big butt pain, you know? So like even apart from the allergies, I'm kind of like a little too and like I'm kind of a little too lazy to eat fruit. Yeah, like that's what happens because like fruit juice is high in sugar, right? And then when like the water, ah, Sam Dampro, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Software really appreciates it. Look, it's just a little bit of an inconvenience, okay? Yeah, like look, when you peel and hi Holly. Okay. Like when you peel the orange, like some of the orange juice on the orange is gonna get on your fingers, and then like when the water from that evaporates, you're gonna be left with sugar, and then it's gonna be all sticky. Okay? You don't like the actually I like the texture of oranges. Like it feels like just the right amount of resistance somehow. I also like the texture of like frozen watermelons and stuff. Like or like just like not ripe yet watermelons. Ripe watermelons tend to be like too sweet for me, but like unripe watermelons are just like tangy and they have like a lot of pushback and it's really nice. But also you have to chop them up, so it's annoying. So I don't eat it that often. Do I not have? I do, but it's a it's a pain. Okay, it's a butt pain. It's a butt pain to apply hand sanitizer. Okay, it's like even more work to do it. Okay. Like, isn't there like a thing they say where it's like if you want to make something easy if you want to do something often, you gotta make it easy for yourself? Well, like if you want me to eat fruit often, I have to like somehow find a way to make it easy, okay? You think I have sleepy dog disease? But wait, I'm neither sleepy nor a dog right now. So what the hecky? Do I really look that sleepy to you? Do I sound that sleepy? Everything too hard? It's less that like it's less that like things are too hard and more that like it's less that things are too hard and more that my whatchamacallit, uh I get distracted really easily. Like rather than thinking about like what I should be eating or like when I should be sleeping, like my brain tends to like hyper focus on like, oh, how can I get better at Guilty Greg? Or like, oh, how can I get better at art? I bet I can get better at art if I do like this or this. Right? And then like I think about that for like hours and hours, and then I forget to eat. Like not just like forget to like eat uh fruit or anything. Like sometimes I just outright forget to eat. Like it's happened to me more than once that like I I've gotten distracted by something for long enough that by the time I realize I'm hungry, uh all the like just about all the local restaurants have closed down and I can't even get like food for delivery anymore. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Like, wait, Milk, is it like that for you too? Like, do you also forget about eating sometimes? Mm. Yeah. To eat? Sometimes I forget to. Okay, I think the more relatable for one for people is like forgetting to sleep. Trying to make all your Yeah, it's kind of like that. Or like sometimes I forget to sleep where it's like I'm so into something that I kind of like I don't notice the fatigue on my body. And then if I don't have like a clock up in front of me, I'll like completely lose track of the time and then be like, "Oh, how did it get to 4 in the morning? Oops. I don't know how this happened. It must have been the time genie that stole away the time from me." Yeah. I think it probably happens to like a lot of people who like can get really focused on their things. Like especially when like you've got a good flow going in whatever you're working on, it's just like hard to break out of it, you know? So so what I'm saying is shouldn't you be congratulating Sulfur on the gargantuan task of remembering to eat at all um rather than uh rather than punishing Sulfur for forgetting to eat fruit? No, why not? Look, we've already established that eating and sleeping are difficult for Sulfur, okay? So now that you've acknowledged that's difficult for me, why don't you just why don't you just praise me for getting it done at all? See, Tara's doing it. Tara's doing it. Now do it better next time. That's not a very nice compliment. See? I want to hear you shower me with praises. Okay? See you after class? No. Praise me first. Okay? Praise me. Praise me. Tell me what a good Sulfur I am. You're telling me the things you don't want to hear. Why would you do that, Farron? Like, why don't you just tell me the things you do want to hear, you know? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to do that? That way you can make Sulfur feel all nice about self. You just want to be praised too? Okay, Farron. Okay. Farron, you're a very, very good doggo, okay? See, there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, okay? Okay, now everyone, repeat after me, okay? Okay, I want you to all say this in chat, okay? Okay, just type. yeah, like Farron said. Okay, just type in chat. Sulfur, you're such a good sulfur. Good job. Hey, wait, I'm not a doggo, okay? Why did the doggo sneak in? Why did the stinko sneak in there? Okay, I think you're all not getting with the program here. Okay, try this again. Okay, sulfur, you're a very, very good sulfur. Okay, good job. Okay, now, now just type that in chat. Just type it in chat and then hit send. Okay, and then I will receive like the good feelings from all your praises. I'm not stinky. Why are you calling me stinky? Wait, wait, cheese senpai, rain senpai, that's not what I meant. You're misunderstanding. Oh, Milk almost got it right, except for the last part. You don't have to. You don't have to write the hit send part in chat, okay? Sorry, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? I don't have a dog tail or dog ears, okay? I don't have any of those. I don't think I have any of these traits that you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. Everyone's misunderstanding me. Everyone's misunderstanding sulfur. Why did it come to this? What the hecky? Why is nobody understanding sulfurinating sulfur? You'll praise me when I stop making. Look, eating oranges is hard, okay? You have to peel them and you have to wash your hands. And you have to make sure they don't go bad. It's like a whole ordeal, okay? It's like a big butt pain, okay? Okay, are you really... But if I don't wash my hands are gonna get all sticky afterwards. Okay? And then like other things I touch will get sticky. I can buy already peeled oranges? Wait, is that true? But I bet they don't taste as good. Like, they probably taste less good, right? Like, that just sounds like they would go bad faster. No, then it's gonna like then my fingers are gonna get sticky like because of like my saliva or whatever, okay? Plus they're gonna like smell weird instead of smelling sweet. Next time Why is that your plot for revenge on me, Vivi? Why is that your plot for revenge on me? Okay, okay. Anyway. I think, like, it's because you can eat an orange without getting any juice on your fingers. Oh, I'd like to see that. I bet you can't do it. No, seriously, like, I don't think you can actually do that, can you? Like, that sounds really unlikely. Like, sure, I'll take a look at your orange eating technique, if there is such a thing. I don't believe you that there's such a thing, though. Okay. Use tongs? Well, tongs are a utensil, so that would be a subset of Farron's advice. Okay, okay. I think we should move on to the character design portion of this stream. Give me 1 sec to set up the other screen. Okay, okay? 1 moment. I'm still right here secretly, you just can't see me. Okay? How about moving back to the doggo part? Wait, what do you mean the doggo part? Look, I've never, look, I don't know what you could possibly mean by the doggo part, Sorrow. Like, there's, there's not, there's not a doggo part, okay? There's no doggo part involved here. It's because you knew through the issue to find the solution. I see, I see. I don't know what you're talking about this supposed doggo part, okay? Okay. Okay. Alright, here we are. So I talked about my old designs. Well, okay. So Croy, Joe, we were, owie, we were chit-chatting a bit about how I got scurvy over the weekend before we started talking about the actual character design portion of the stream. Okay. And everyone's admonishing Sulfur, why didn't you eat any fruit at all? Sulfur, why did you get scurvy? Are you a pirate? That's pretty much the... Yeah, I'm sorry that... Owie! I'm sorry that I'm kind of like confusing all the time, okay? But okay, so today we are going to go over the old Sulfur designs made by me, Sulfur, of me, Sulfur, for me, Sulfur. I'm not a doggo, okay? Have you ever seen me exhibit any doggo-like traits whatsoever? No, right? No, you haven't, because I don't have any such doggo-like traits, okay? That's why you haven't seen it, because they don't exist. Okay, what? What's that? What doggo-like traits do you think you've seen me display, Taro? What pirate-like trait? Oh, well, I guess the scurvy counts. Okay. These both sound like incentives for me to put off the next doodle stream for as long as possible. You know, I'm not mentally wagging any tail right now, okay? You know, I was thinking of doing a doodle stream later in the week, but now that you've like hit me with all this stuff you're planning to make me draw, maybe I'll reconsider. You'll be there. Look, you can't be there if I never do another doodle stream, okay? Okay, I can just delay it indefinitely, and I'll never have to draw the stuff you want me to draw, okay? Okay, there's nothing either doggo or tsundere about me, okay? There's nothing tsun or dere about me, or doggo, okay? I don't know where you're getting these weirdo ideas from. Okay, anyway, I should talk about like context for this. When is this from? I think this is from, yeah, it's from December 2020. Oh my gosh. That's a long time. Hey, I am not Tsun, okay? I am neither Tsun nor Dere. Look, it's almost 2 years, okay? It's like a year and a half. It's a really long time, okay? It's a really, really long time. Wait, before I talk about the design itself, I should talk about The dang resources I was watching at the time. Okay, so yeah, I talked about them a little bit among friends. I also talked about them a little bit in past streams, but like this is gonna be kind of the first time I'm going over it in kind of detail. Um, so there's this. Uh, this is a YouTube video from a while ago by one Saito Naoki, who is an illustrator that makes very helpful videos, but I have to like kind of add an asterisk next to his name now before recommending to him to people because he recently got really into NFTs. So I can't really recommend him to as many people anymore for that reason. But yeah, like around this time, I was watching this very helpful video by him about how he thinks of like the process of character design. And basically, he's like, oh, like, you know, you always hear about character design, like, um, can I drop the link? Okay, one sec. It is actually like a pretty helpful video that goes all over a bunch of different topics. But like one specific topic is the idea of like making lots of different variations and also like reusing the base pose when you're making your variations so you don't have to like redo as much work. You just like change the like silhouette on top. And of course, like the thing that everyone says about character design is that having a unique, distinct silhouette makes your character design stand out more. And so Sulfur tried to do that because Sulfur wanted to make a good form for self that will appeal to lots and lots of people. He also talks about like another like few other helpful things like once you've gotten like a good idea, you can like start making smaller variations. You can like decide on color on top of the grayscale. You can make like a bit of a template about what kind of like character design you want. You can also talk about like common ratios when it comes to like color and character design. I found this like specifically like pretty helpful because it's kind of just you know, if you don't have any strong attachments towards being like too off the wall, why not just go for like this sort of like standard 70 25 5% breakdown and have it still look really good. And I was like, you know, you have a point there. So you can kind of see the results of that in exactly this actually. I like you can probably tell if you look closely, but I did in fact copy and paste my base body for all three of these to try to make to try to like reuse work here. Like you can tell really easily that here we go. Like hold on. Let me make this a bit more visible. Here. Okay. You can tell that like the hands here are the same as the hands like over here. Like can you tell? Like I just reused the drawn hand here for the drawn hand here. And I think that's the place where it's most obvious, but yeah. There's like a few things I tried to hit upon when I was doing this. Let's see. What was the idea of like having a broken halo? Like, eventually I ended up settling on like my current design where my halo is just chipped because it's like very simple and effective, right? But originally I was going through like a bunch of different variations of that, like trying to see like what might look good. Another thing that I thought would be good is like motifs. Like I didn't really have a good understanding of motifs at this point. So I was just like, oh, I know if I have like a falling shooting star motif, that might help like reinforce the Datenshi theme, right? The Fallen Angel theme. So, uh, the idea for this first design, and you're gonna think I'm super chuny for saying this, is that like these stars, the star cut out on my dress, is actually from like uh, a bunch of slash attacks that they used to kick me out of heaven. And then like that part of my like clothes no longer regenerates. Don't worry, you can't. Hey, what's that supposed to mean, Taro? What do you mean? Look. This is like the only like the second time I'm acting chuny on my stream, okay? I really talked right now. I'm sorry. Look, it seemed like a cool idea at the time, okay? Okay. And I thought it would be interesting if I had like a little different layer of clothes like showing underneath. Okay. That's not a suffering noise. Right now, this is not a suffering noise, okay? I'm not suffering. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not making any kind of suffering noise. I'm not making any kind of suffering noise right now, okay, Tara? Okay, absolutely no suffering noises. Okay, no suffering noises are going on at the moment. I don't know what you mean, Taro. All my noises are perfectly normal at the moment. Okay, uh, so like the torn tights are also part of that. It's like, oh, what if like what if my tights got torn when they kicked me out of heaven? Ooh, damaged clothing. Ah, why am I getting bonked? Why am I getting bonked? For the second design, it was kind of like, I wanted to reuse the falling star. No, it's chuny, okay? You shush, Shrevie. There's nothing Honri about that, okay? There's nothing Honri about it. Okay, so for the second design, I was like thinking I wanted to reuse the falling star motif. But I was also like, oh wait, what if I use like the falling star motif as part of like this like garter? Wouldn't that be neat? Like it's like a subliminal shape. And I do still think it's kind of neat, actually. I did also experiment with some things like how to like shape the clothing differently and like how I felt about different wing shapes, stuff like that. Oh, and yeah, there's also like this like diamond shaped cutout on the gloves. I just thought that was neat. I don't know. It's neat, yeah, isn't it? Isn't it? I think it's neat too. I don't know. It's one of those ideas that I feel a little guilty that I didn't actually get a chance to use. For design 3, I went in kind of a different direction. I was like, though I still have the rip tights, but I was like, okay, what if we took it so that like my like sacraments got messed up when they kicked me out of heaven, but then I stitched them back together like a quilt. And I thought this was interesting, but when I shot it at some other people, it's not. No, this one is not chuny. Okay, it's not chuny. It's not chuny. Okay, the scarf is for warmth. Okay, the scarf is for warmth. When I told people about it, like they kind of like weren't that hot on the idea, so I eventually ended up scrapping it. I also tried like having an unbalanced I tried having an unbalanced number of wings here for non-chuny reasons just because I thought it would be interesting, okay? Just because I thought it would be interesting. Hey, Tara, actually, wait, hold on a second. Let me bring this up. You know what I was looking at for You shush, Cruel Angel. You know who I was looking at uh, for, uh, for reference during this period in time? Hold on. Let me bring this up. Because you'll understand the inspiration for the third one immediately after I bring it up. I just need to. Okay, here we go. Then I need to actually find the right thingy. Come on. I know you're here somewhere. I need 1 sec to actually find this. You're gonna understand. You're gonna understand why I like spent some time on this. Right after I find it. I promise. I just need to actually friggin' find it first. Oh my gosh. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Ah, here we are. Okay. So, so, the visual inspiration for this design specifically, came specifically from this character from, Atelier Sophie, actually. I thought like the different yeah, I thought the different oh geez, this crop is kind of awkward. Okay, whatever. Look, I just thought that like the different textures on her skirt were really kind of interesting. I wanted to try to like take that for my own way. I'm gonna hey Sarah, I'm gonna say something real quick, okay? Atelier gun. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Ah, owie. Ah, owie. Ah, owie. Wait, was it really so bad, owie? Owie. 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 Wait, does this really deserve this? Owie. Much punishment. Owie. Owie. Wait, owie. Owie. Owie, wait, owie. Sarah, what? Owie. 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 Wait, owie. Why is this? Owie. Ah. Why is this going on? Owie. Going on so long? Owie. It's owie. Oof. Oof. I tell me. Owie. Owie. Mm. Wait, so how long is this gonna go? How long is this gonna go? Owie, Sarah, my chest is all sore. Owie, you're like bruising me. Sarah. Owie. Owie. Wait. Look, was saying what I said really that bad? Was saying what I said really that bad to deserve that many throwies? Owie. I wasn't even doing a pun. I wasn't even doing a pun. Okay, I didn't do a pun. I didn't even do a pun, okay? Okay. Okay, Sulfur didn't deserve that kind of punishment for anything Sulfur did. You're just being mean to Sulfur. Okay. Oh, thank you, Talbot. Okay, so we're gonna move on to talking about the second round of Sulfur designs. Assuming I can actually find them. What the hecky? Okay, here we go. Wait, that's not it. That's jumping way too far ahead. Where did you go? Oh, here we go. Here you are. Okay. Alright. Second round of designs. I wasn't all that satisfied with the first round. I felt like, what do you mean make it into a sleep aid ASMR, Sarah? Wait, what do you mean a sleep aid? How is it a sleep aid? What the heck? How is it a sleep aid? Wouldn't my like yelps constantly like wake you up if anything? Okay, so none of the ones I did in the first round really felt like it, so to speak, so I went for like another few rounds. Some people like to fall asleep to suffering. Is that the case? That seems really strange to me. I tried like a few other different ideas with was there a reason why I gravitated to that and moved on from it? The answer to that is that Sulfur at this point was not too good at utilizing color properly. And then eventually, at the very end, people started being like, try making the colors brighter. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And then it was like, oh, this actually does look better. So that's what I settled on. Yeah, I didn't learn how to use colors better until like way into this, basically. That's the only reason. But I did learn things such as like the fact that this thing is called a tabard. Like this thing that like drapes over your front is apparently a tabard. I also tried like the alternate version of like the falling star motif with like the stars being like instead of a being a cross, being like being perpendicular with the direction of the fall. I don't know. You're at that stage right now too. Like colors can be scary. I might have some resources to refer to for like color theory at some point, but like I think that like hmm okay, like color is kind of like too deep a concept for me to go over like relatively quickly. Um but like maybe I'll talk about it more in depth some other day. Just gotta slap it on really. No, it's kind of like really in depth actually. Like color is like ridiculously deep. I hate it. I love it and I hate it. Like I feel like I finally got like with that last fan art of like Ren that I posted on Twitter the other day, I feel like I finally got a fair bit better with color. But I ended up like I don't know, like I feel like even though I've gotten like I like the color in that one, I've still barely scratched the surface. Like it feels like there's so much more to go with color still. Yeah, it does pop, and I really like the colors I picked, but like, oh gosh, it's gonna be like so different. Like it feels like I've got so many more levels to go ahead of this still. Okay, so like, I'm gonna go a bit out of order here. This one on the right is kind of reusing the same falling star motif as before, but like we're like kind of combining some of the old ideas. Like we're taking like the dress from this one and just kind of like making the wings fuzzier. I wanted to try to see what I could do with that. It's not the most inspired idea of mine. What about the Eno drawing? I thought the colors on that were okay, but they weren't my favorite colors. For this one, I was thinking, oh, what if I try to introduce like the falling X motif in different shapes, like the tip of the shoe, or like here on the top of the dress? I was like, that could be interesting, right? And it's like, oh, what if I made the halo just like incomplete in the back? I actually really liked this idea for it. Like, I think it stands out a lot, but I'm not sure like how good it would have been. Like, actually, no, it's a pretty good idea. Maybe I should have considered just keeping it. You like, yeah, I still kind of like it too. I kind of like this halo also, like the one that's like sliced in half. It's kind of nice, isn't it? The tabard dress is still really cute. Thank you. Oh yeah, I also like tried like changing the cutout gloves idea from before, but like making it a diamond shape. For this one, the reason I'm talking about this last is for this one the idea was uh what if I just like the idea for this was what if I just introduced as many cutouts as I could? What would that look like? So I kind of just like went to town with a pair of scissors on this one. I don't think it's the most successful idea because I was like, okay, I guess you can't really do that. That doesn't really work if you just make as many cutouts as possible. Lesson learned. Oops. Oops. Hi Butterzilla. We're talking about old sulfur designs for sulfur that were not used. I'm getting head pat. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I will do a little stretchy. What's that? Big stretch. Big stretch. Sorry for bumping the mic. Okay. Okay, I have stretch. Hi Ziggy. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're talking about old software designs that were not used. For various reasons. You might notice that like the prototype software, when software was deciding on a form to manifest in this world, looks very different from current software. So after like the second round, and after this one where the idea was basically I had white hair, yeah, I thought white or gray hair would look cool. It was basically the idea. Mm. Not emo exactly. I just wasn't good at using color at this time, okay? I wasn't good at like manifesting designs with good color. And I also didn't really have a good idea of what worked in character design and what didn't, so I just like tried some crazy ideas like what if we just put as many cutouts as possible in one outfit? What then? It was not the most successful thing. Okay. So, let's have a look-see. Yep. The next one, I don't know what's gonna be in it, so I'm gonna open it up and it's gonna be a surprise for all of us. I did cover my legs though, kind of. Like, they're like tights with cutouts in them. Yeah, they're like tights with cutouts in them. Okay, apparently the next document I was just like trying different visual motifs. Oh, I think I remember. Like, I remember, like, this one. You really need a. What do you mean for reasons? Look what Vivi. I thought we established that I don't like wearing leg stuff because, like, I'm, like, flying all the time. So, like, I don't really wear shoes, so I don't really have a need to wear socks and stuff, you know? No, I remember thinking of this one. I was like, around this time, I was, like, experimenting with different variations on, like, on the falling star idea. What if my toes get cold? They won't, okay? They won't. Okay, I was experimenting with variations on the falling star idea. I was like, wait. What about this one? Wait, I know. This one is actually inspired by a pattern in one of my bathroom tiles. Is what happened. I was like, oh wait, I could use this for a falling star visual motif. That's a great idea, Sulfur. Everybody will definitely love that, Sulfur. Uh, it was not my brightest moment. Also, I think around this time I started looking into like architectural elements for inspiration. Like, I don't know if you're like familiar with this kind of thing, but not really architectural, but like sculpture. Like this sort of like motif, they used to like use it to represent like sun rays and stuff in like church sculptures and stuff. I thought that might be neat to try to include, but like I couldn't really work it, I suppose. Let me see if I can uh let me see if I can like find you a good example. Uh mm, do, do, do. Do, do, do. Statue sunbeams? Was it used a lot in Art Deco? I guess it kind of was, but like I mostly know it from like various religious motifs. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is here we go. Here I have found a stock photo of what I was talking about. Like you see here in this statue of Saint Joseph holding baby Jesus with gold rays stock photo. It shows exactly like the kind of like sunbeam motif I'm kind of talking about. Like it can be like straight, like more or less wavy depending on the artist, but yeah, like this kind of thing. I was like, oh, maybe I can evoke like me being like angelic with that kind of motif. But yeah, like it got adapt it got adapted for like 2D Art Deco as well. Though like my art history isn't that well versed, so I can't say for sure. I can't talk too deeply about it. Is what I mean. Okay. The next one is also blind. What did I do in this one? I did a bunch of doodles. I see. Okay. I don't really have much thoughts about any of these. I think these were just like trying different iterations on the. Aren't they? I think, okay. For this, I think I was kind of like getting into the idea of like a cloak over a dress, and I was experimenting with different variations on that because like it kind of culminated in the next one. This one, uh, which I thought had some interesting ideas, but ultimately I didn't end up liking because uh, I thought I ended up looking like a character from Sword Art Online or something. I didn't really like that. You can see I tried the falling star motif from over here that I decided on. You want this sulfur back? This sulfur is no good, okay? This sulfur is no good. Like there are some like cute ideas going on here though. Like you can see I reused the falling stars on the garter idea again, but I also tried like a few other things. I had this weird feather shape going on with the wings. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, that's exactly why it looks wrong, okay? But I also had this. Yeah, I think it had some neat ideas. Like the idea of like the see-through coat I thought was neat. And I thought the idea of like the veil. I thought the idea of the veil was neat too. Okay, the halo, I'm gonna be honest here. This halo had a very specific inspiration before I decided it was not really well suited for what I wanted to do with it. Uh, Remember when I said that I was really into like taking inspiration from architecture and stuff at the time? From like architecture and sculpture? You like the thunder? Don't. It's making me cringe. Okay. Okay. So this halo shape was inspired by one particular thing, and it is this. It's this. Gosh darn it! I messed this up. It's this Wikipedia image of a rinceau, which is a type of decorative ornament in architecture. This is the old version of it, of the article. Like they took that image off the page later, so I had trouble finding it. Architecture. What? No, you can't. No, you can't. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. But yeah, it is. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Anyway, yeah, like this kind of foliage motif, it is like pretty old, so I thought I'd try to work it in for this current. Okay, no, they can't. Okay, they can't. Okay, the thing you're seeing right now is just the reverse side of like the back of the dress. Okay, it's the other side of my dress. Okay. It is not pawn of any kind, okay? It's just the other side of my dress. Same here, okay? This is just the back side of the dress. No, it's just the back side of the dress, okay? It's just the back side of the dress. You're not seeing anything weird, okay? I'm not no pawn. Wait, you're misunderstanding me. You're misunderstanding Sulfur. You're misunderstanding Sulfur. Why is everyone quick to like gang up on the worst interpretations of everything? Why is everyone piling on that? Hi, Eclipse. You don't have. Look. Can't you just take me on my word that I'm not no pawn, that I am properly wearing stuff? Like, why do you have to question it, okay? Like, if I were to show you proof, I'd have to, like, you know, show you my underwear, and that wouldn't, that would be bad, okay? Like, I can't. No, no good. Not say so, okay? No good. No. If you give me that draw request idea, I'm gonna reject it, okay? I'm gonna reject it, okay? Look, don't most people who wear dresses wear panties by default? Okay? Like most people wear underwear by default, right? So shouldn't your default assumption be that I am in fact wearing underwear? Like I don't know why you're assuming I'm not wearing underwear. Why is that your default assumption? Like come on, really? Oh, sorry, Jelly. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Slime time. Welcome, Slime Raiders. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Hi, I'm Sulfur. I'm a fallen angel VTuber. Where I like drawing. Today we're going over old, unused designs for myself, actually. These designs were made by me starting in December of 2020, and we're talking about like different thoughts I had about myself at the time when I was deciding what form to manifest in. But like, how was Klonoa start? How was Klonoa, Jelly? Like, I hope you had a good stream. This design is so cool. Thank you. I tried my best even way back then, but like, it didn't make it into my final design, unfortunately. had I had some like other designs that we talked about real quick too. Like these were the designs from like before that, and then there were like a few other rounds of it as well. Klonoa was very emotional. Like I heard a lot of people have like pretty strong feelings towards that franchise. Where I forget is Georgia Phantomile like that new Klonoa game that's coming out, or is it like an older one? And Duffy, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Suffer really appreciates it. Klonoa 1 makes you cry? I see. It's a compilation of Klonoa 1 and 2. Oh, I see. It's the first and you finished that today. Oh, okay. I hope you had fun. I'm like, I'm pretty touched when like, actually like maybe this is making too many options, but I like it when people go back and like touch their old favorites, or they like touch on someone else's old favorite, you know? Thank you for the head pat, Butterzilla. For me, my old favorite when it comes to video games, what do I have? I guess I didn't play that many Vidya as a kid, so I don't have that many old favorites. Probably the thing I can think of is friggin' Age of Empires 2. I was so into that back in the day. Um, Even though I was like really terrible at it. I was just like really enamored with this whole idea of like a civilization building game where like you built up like your towns and stuff and like hired soldiers and like developed the land, and I read like the manual like cover to cover actually. Those were good times. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that it got the thank you for the lurk start, Jelly. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Um, when I when the HD remake came out, I was actually like playing it again for a while, and but this time I was like actually tryharding at it. Um, and it turned out that a 500 uh so in AoE 2 HD they raised the unit cap, so now you can have 500 units at a time instead of 200. And it turns out I just don't have the APM to keep up with like that scale of economy. So oops. Okay. Next set of designs. Oh, I did a whole bunch more around this time. Okay. So no, I actually remember what I was thinking about this time. Uh, Thank you for the hat tablet. Thank you. Around this time, there was a certain since nothing was really clicking for me, I actually went back to doing more. It's a lot of permutations, is it? I don't know. I feel like this is a normal amount of permutations. Okay. So around this time, I was thinking like, I didn't have a breakthrough one that I liked yet, so I went back to doing more research and seeing what other artists did. And around that time, I found this video, Level Up Your Character Design with Night Zhang, which introduced me to a few concepts that in retrospect should have been a bit obvious. One, gather some gosh dang references. Like research is really helpful when you're like trying to make character design. Like input can go into output, and not just like research about like architecture or unrelated stuff, but like research about like actual character designs you like can help too. She specifically recommended using like Pinterest for this actually. So I started using Pinterest around this time. It turns out that it really is good for like finding related images. So it makes it really well versed for this specific thing. What's wrong with Pinterest, Zaro? Okay. And thank you, Milk. Thank you for the kind words, Milk. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I use it specifically for this. Like, she's kind
pictures.
You're a bit loud, aren't you? Yeah, like it's scrolling for related images
that evoke.
And it's really helpful for like building up these sorts of like references for like narrowing down what you're going for. So here, well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my Pinterest, what I was going through making these like this period of design. I actually made more than one board in Pinterest, but like you can see like kind of similar ideas here. Actually, there's like not a lot of fallen angel ones, but there are a lot of like angel ones in this list. Yeah. I kind of narrowed down certain things I liked. Was that Mista? No, this like predates Mista, so it can't be Mista in here at any point. Toho hijack? I guess there is some like Toho stuff in here. But like the Mitya? Oh, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Toho stuff in here. Mista is a Niji Sanji and VTuber. I also have like a second board over here. Have like some other stuff. Oh, I remember really liking this one, being like, oh wait, this is so cool. But like I wanna be able to use this exact design. Too bad like if I did it, it'd just be ripping it off. Wait, Tara, what? It's not chuny, okay? There's nothing chuny about it. There's nothing chuny about it, okay? That design is fine, okay? There's nothing unsay-so about it either. Okay, so I remember thinking one particular thing actually. Like I probably had a lot of thoughts, but there's one particular thought from this period. It's not Henri, okay? There's nothing Henri about it either. There's one particular thought from this time period that stuck out to me, or like that sticks out in my memories. I remember looking at this one and thinking, you know what? I haven't, despite being a fallen angel, I haven't really done much with the idea of gravity. I should do something with the idea of gravity, like having things like fall off of me. So I should do something like that. The other thing that like this video introduced to me was actually PureRef. If you don't know the software, it's like super useful. It's basically just like a kind of a way to make like a little board of your reference images and rearrange them in like the size and organization that you want. And it's useful both for like reference images of like stuff you're drawing directly from and reference images of things that are just like inspiration. And it's free. I highly recommend it. Or like, is it free? I forgot. Okay. Okay, it's like pay what you want. Okay. But anyway, it's like super duper good, and I would recommend it to like anybody who's like even vaguely interested in art. Yeah, it seems like a pay what you want model. Yeah, 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 and it's super useful. That's why I recommend it to everybody. You should use it. You should use it. It's super useful. Like you can see here that like Night Zhang here is using it too. You might have just missed it. Okay. The other thing that I got from her was like, wow, she sure did a like um when I saw like how many iterations she did, I was like, oh, I should really do some more iterations like faster. Um
Super punky, which is probably
like
just trying out
like
all
look at
different
all these
types of
iterations that
things, all
she
different
did.
types of sort of stuff. I really didn't like as a sketch and just for the final.
So I was like, okay, okay, I'm gonna go back. Taking all of this, I'm gonna go back and try doing more thumbnail silhouettes, but like faster this time. Uh, so that's how we ended here. You'll see like a lot of these ideas were reflected. I took some inspiration from like the pinboard I made. There's a lot of like drapery trying to play with the idea of gravity, and there's like a lot of like repeated thumbnails just from like wanting to explore a bunch of different ideas really quickly. The two I think I liked out of this the most were like this one over here and this one down here. Like I thought like this draping down and the like scarf draping down here were like pretty good for the idea of gravity, so like maybe I'd go with that. I also thought that like this incomplete halo like this was kind of an okay way to express it. So whereas like stuff like this or like this were a bit too complicated. So I decided to try working in that area a bit. Okay. What did I do next after that? I decided that like working with solid block color really didn't feel intuitive to me actually, so I went back to like sketching in line. I think I was trying to iterate a bit on like the scarf idea over here, but like these weren't too successful. But I remember the next batch being better. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So the next batch, I started drawing more again. I more directly took that one inspiration I was talking about. This one with the sleeves, with the like Eastern style sleeves. Like you can definitely see the inspiration here with like the drooping sleeves. I was like experimenting with like different ways that like the sleeves might be able to wrap around. There's one I noted here where I was just playing with the silhouette, and then I realized that I accidentally just ended up recreating. I realized I just ended up recreating Ina's design, because this basically just her exact silhouette down to like I was trying to make wing shapes here. I was like, wait, this just looks like Ina's tentacles. Oops. Oops. But I went back to like copy pasting around this time also, trying to like play around with different things like relatively quickly. Oops. And then I tried something like fairly different. Oh right, I remember the inspiration for this. Like I wanted like this uh, kind of like straight jacket look. I think I saw something similar to this like right after. I was like, yeah. I think what happened was I came up with this first, like the idea of a straight jacket, and then I saw something very similar to it afterward, and I was like, wow, this did it way better than I did. It was here. It was this witch character design. Like this is like so super duper good. I wish I could have like come up with it myself. Uh, but I kind of like was attached to this. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? But I was kind of attached to the idea of this link it? Okay, okay, one sec. I'll link it. I'll give you the Twitter link directly. There you go. Alright, so I was kind of attached to the idea of this H here. For some reason, I thought the H would make a compelling design motif, like the strong straps. So I ended up exploring that direction next. I was like, okay. So the concept is, I'm in a type of jacket that's strung up. Oh, okay. The idea is that like I'm wearing my angelic sacraments, but I'm wearing like a coat over it, but the coat is kind of like strung up and kind of sloppy. So I started trying to like narrow down that idea around this point. You'll see like this is basically just me experimenting with different kinds of coats. Like this one is like more of a hoodie, this one is a shirt, there's one with ruffles, there's one that's like a bubble coat down here. There's one that's like a bubble coat but like spiky. That was an interesting thought. But eventually I ended up, let's see. Wow, I spent a lot of time on this design that ended up being rejected in the end. I ended up with this design that's kind of like jackety, like with like belts. Like I think I went back to the straight jacket idea. There was this brief idea where I was like, oh, I should have like a hazmat symbol. Look, okay? Look, you gotta have a lot of different ideas to settle on one good idea, okay? You gotta have a lot of... Look, I just thought it would be cool to have a hazmat symbol on me, okay? You just shush, it's not that funny. Look, the circle of the hazmat symbol is made out of wings. Isn't that neat? Isn't it neat? Don't you think it's neat? I think it's neat. Look, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. No, it's not that chuny, okay? It's not that chuny. It's not that chuny. So yeah, I ended up really liking this sketch of like me wearing like a jackety. Yeah, it is a bit like my true form, huh? Okay, so I ended up with this idea of like me wearing kind of a jacket over my angelic sacraments, and the angelic sacraments would be white and the jacket would be dark. And the idea of gravity would be expressed by like the coat like kind of slashing off me a bit. Okay. So after that, it was, and you're gonna understand how bad I am with color when you see this. It was time to decide on a color. And by time to decide on a color, I mean time to not decide on a color, because I did not know what the heck looked good. But wait, that's not all. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. After all these, I still did not I did not like any of these. So instead, we go to the second tone shift dimension, okay? But wait, actually, I kind of like this pink one. Like, I think this pink one is kind of neat, but it's like a little too muted. You like ice fur? Oh, I think this one's kind of neat too, but also the same problem with being a little too muted. But wait, after all this, we still could not decide on a color scheme. I think. Oh wait, no, this wasn't like me sketching like different. You're right. This is where I was having trouble deciding on the hair, and then me realizing I wasn't that good at drawing hair. I was also trying to decide on different shoes apparently at this point. Uh, Eventually I decided on this kind of like bang cover look. Actually, the sketch is pretty nice, isn't it? Over kind of this like delicate looking sacrament. Yeah, I thought this was a pretty good sketch, but I couldn't quite reproduce it later. Um, you like, it's not edgy, okay? It's not chuny. It's not chuny. But wait, I still could not decide on a color scheme, so here we go again. Um, I also thought that like, oh, maybe the coat is a little too simple. I thought like, oh, maybe the code is a little too simple. Maybe if I put down arrows on it, it will make it more apparent that I'm a fallen angel. And then I realized it just looked dumb, so I rejected the idea. It seemed like a good idea at the time, okay? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay. Okay, what did I do after that? Arrows are cool, but they don't really. Yeah. I think they can be used well, they just kind of weren't. When was this from? I actually have trouble figuring out the date here. Give me one sec to orient myself. No, I think this is after I did the thing and decided to. Hold on. Let me double check the dates here. I want to go in chronological order if I can, but some of the files aren't named in order. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. It is. I see. Sort by date. Oh, did you know that if you sort by date, it'll give you things in date order? Wow, amazing. Okay. No? Okay. Okay, apparently I did this next. No, I'm gonna keep the sulfur symbol in my name because it means sulfur, okay? Okay, apparently I did this next where I tried was like, oh, what if I had a cool belt design on my cloak? Just playing around with it, and it didn't really last long. Wow, I went through more designs than I remembered. Let's see. Then after that was this sheet where I was like, oh, I bet I can make. This is later. No, it isn't. You shush. What moth game? I don't know what moth game you're talking about. This is not a character from any moth game. I don't actually know what game Sarah was talking about. Okay, so next I tried Hollow Knight. Do you mean from Hollow Knight? Because I don't think it's very Hollow Knight like. I also tried this, which was like, oh, what if I make. This is like more me trying to make interesting patterns out of the belt, but I don't think I quite succeeded. Sky Children of Light? I see. I have heard of it. I don't know much about it. I don't know that the character designs in that look like this. So I will disregard this criticism as inapplicable. It's completely inapplicable. Inapplicable. Therefore, I do not have to worry about it. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we're all on the same page now. Yeah, non applicando. Hold on one more sec while I see if I can find a certain thing. If I can't, I'm just gonna take a second. If I can't find it, I can't find it. Because I just remembered that that thing existed and it'd be neat if I could bring it up, but if I can't, oh well. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh well. Okay. Okay, so after all that, I finally decided to go back to the prior idea of like, okay, delicate dress, off the shoulder jacket, belts, straight jacket, okay? And then I started, let's see. Oh, geez. I look like an Arknights character here? I guess a little bit, don't I? Okay, this next one says design 0, so I have no idea what it's gonna be. Yeah, I guess because of like because everyone in Arknights kind of wears like this kind of jacket a bit, don't they? Plus, like people in Arknights tend to have like weird halos too. Can't, not the jacket, but the style? Huh. I guess I was looking a little at Arknights around this time for like inspiration, so it wouldn't surprise me. Can it protect me from non-fallen angels attacks? I don't think it has that power. It's just a regular jacket. Okay, what the heck was in design 0? Alright, this was an unrelated thing. Right, okay. This was my friend being like, hey, Sulfur, you should try to draw something entirely different with like fire and condemnation or something. So then I did. I'm not gonna talk too much about this one. This is very anti-Sulfur. No, we're moving past this Sulfur, okay? We're moving swiftly past that Sulfur, okay? I did not even remember that this Sulfur existed. We're just gonna pretend that this Sulfur never existed, okay? We're just gonna pretend that this Sulfur never existed. Okay, so I think I remember what happened around this period. That Sulfur goes to gym. Do they seem like they have muscles? Okay, I remember what happened around this period. I was having trouble reproducing the hair I was drawing, and I was really struggling with it, and then like by the time I got through it, I realized I didn't, I started not liking that previous design anymore with the jacket. Yeah. I remember thinking that this was a bit lacking somehow, so then, guess what? I went back to the drawing board. I got more references. I was like, let me try to make a more detailed design this time. So then we came here, which was, I was like, okay, Sulfur, let's make some more detailed designs now that you have more detailed references. And I showed these to my friends at the time. And you know what they said? They went giggity giggity goo at the middle one. They went like the most gaga ever at the middle one. Yeah, Vivi, I remember you really liked these. The left one was like me trying to use the, why do I, you just said you love all of these, Taro. You literally just said you love all of these. Like, you have no plausible deniability here anymore. Okay, so like, left one is like, bringing back the falling star motif from before, plus like some star cutouts on the dress, plus like some extra like detailed bits. Like a lot of this was just like me trying to see where I could cram detail. Chain binding motif on the right is nice. I thought it was interesting too, but then I thought it might end up being a pain to rig, so I ended up not doing it. And that, for me, I don't look anything like Sky Children of. Wait, is it really Sky Children of the Sky? Does it really have Sky in the title twice? Around this time, I was actually thinking like, oh right, my name is Sulfur. I should try to incorporate some yellow into my design because sulfur is yellow. Ah, owie. And I did. I really tried. I tried to incorporate yellow in. I think it worked, at least for the left one. The left one was my favorite one, but like everybody else really liked the middle one. And the middle one is literally Plachta. Is it? I don't think, like, Plachta doesn't dress like this, does she? Does she? The right one is literally Plachta? Oh, I guess the right one is a little like Plachta's outfit. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Okay, so like, actually, like everyone's. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't play Sophie yet. Okay, I didn't play Sophie yet. Uh, the middle one, like, everyone's strong responses to it actually ended up making me a bit uncomfortable. Like, I was thinking, like, I didn't want to have, like, I didn't really want to have a body that was that, like, baboom, if that makes sense. I was like, so it feels more comfortable for Sulfur to be small and petite. Plus, like, I don't like people. I don't know if I like people looking at me that way. The left one looks like that one. Wait, Tara, have you seen Recreators? I love Recreators. Who's your favorite character in Recreators? The right one. Yeah, I know yours, Vivi. I'm really glad you got me to watch Recreators. That was such a good anime. Unless I don't like Chain Chokers, I'm okay with it. I just decided against it. Okay, anyway, since like my friends ended up having like a strong response to all of that. You watched it? No, you have to watch it all the way through, okay? It's really, really good. Like when the like seeing some of the things that like the authors say to their creations is just like such amazing moments. I love it. Like I don't really care that much about the meta narrative, I'll be honest with you, but like the way the creators talk to each other and the way the creators talk to their creations is just like so good. I'm sorry, I just don't like that portion of Recreators. But you should finish Recreators if you can, Sarah. It's worth your time, okay? Anyway, so in response to a bunch of friends getting really giggity goo over the middle one, I nerfed the middle one. I also added some detail to the right one. Just a little bit. And by a little bit, I guess I mean I added garters. What did I add to the left one? Oh, I changed her hair and her wings, I see. But yeah, mostly this was changing the middle one to be less extreme. I start like I guess I should point out I started experimenting with like more complex halo shapes here too. Like I saw these in a bunch of the references and thought they were neato, but no red eyes yet. That's because I was focusing on yellow at this point, you know? Because I'm sulfur. Because I'm sulfur. Anyway, so after this round, I still thought these aren't really it. Like, these aren't really clicking with me, even though they're good. So, guess who went back to the drawing board again for the umpteenth time? That's right, it's me, Sulfur. I was like, oh wait, what if I bring back? I guess this one was just scrapped entirely. I don't remember this one at all. I was like, okay, why don't I have yellow eyes now? Because things didn't work out, okay? Because things didn't work out. I was like, okay, what if I scrap the stuff I said before and bring back what if I bring back the jacket idea, but this time it's like an art apron thing over me along with the jacket. Okay? But it's still the idea of like a human jacket over like angelic clothing. I think this one I actually started trying to turn into a live 2D model. Yeah, looks like I did. Let's see. Let's see how far I got. Oh, I got pretty far actually. Yeah, I got really far. Oh my gosh. Wow, why didn't I just go with this one and save myself a lot of work? Yeah, this actually looks pretty nice now that I'm looking at it like way later. I was like, wow, I should have gone with this. I'm like, wow, I should have gone with this design. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Why did It's really cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking it's really cool now too, now that I'm looking at it again. But I think something about the sketch didn't sit right with me, so then I tried redrawing it, and then something about that didn't sit right with me, so then I tried redrawing it again, probably. Oh yeah, I think this is the one I tried and gave up on. You can see some like modern sulfury ideas in this, but I was just like, this isn't clicking with me for whatever reason. I think like when I started coloring it in, I could feel that the idea of like of jacket over angelic clothing wasn't really getting through. Like it didn't really feel like that central conceit was working out well. So I think this is gonna be a recurring theme, but I think I gave up on it at this point. I went back to the drawing board. I give up on things and go back to the drawing board a lot, you might notice. Then around, or like maybe I was in the middle of it when I had the revelation. Okay, so you remember how I said I started this process in like December of 2020? It was at this point it is now like April, May of 2021. And I was feeling really I remember feeling like slightly down in the dumps around this time, maybe? I don't remember. Around this time there was Pics of Drawfest. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that event, but basically it's they have like popular illustrators come in and give like guest lectures for a bunch of things and then like review like submissions that a fan that not fans but like the audience sends in. Yeah, it's really really cool, and they had the first one during like May of last year, and the third one like I think like last month. Um, it was this lecture in particular that ended up influencing me a bunch. Uh, this is a lecture by Zeronis about character design. Zeronis is a character designer for, yeah, Pixif has a YouTube channel. They host like archive stuff from some past Drawfests on it. So I was watching this live at the time, and by the way, Zeronis is a character designer for like Blizzard games and also for Riot games. Like they've done work for like WoW and League of Legends, if I remember correctly. And let me drop the link for this in chat just in case anybody wants to watch it. But this is a lecture on, he talked a bunch about the use of design language, basically developing or maybe he used the word shape language, but basically he's talking about like using recurring shapes, not by like literally repeating like the same object over and over, but like trying to incorporate like different curves and stuff into subtle parts of everything. So like here you see he designed like this as like the base shape language, and he kind of worked that shape into like different parts of the breastplate and her like pauldron. Does this qualify as a pauldron? I think it qualifies as a pauldron. But yeah, like these sorts of like similar curves into it. And then he like did another such design as well, using like a different set of shapes. And also talking about like how he has a different proportion for how he does colors. And I remember thinking around this time, this is a really great design methodology, but I really hate these shapes you use, because I feel like if I use shapes like this, then I'm gonna end up designing characters that feel like League of Legends characters, and I don't want that. Like there's just something about these curves, you know, like these curves within the shapes are all so similar that it feels like there's just something about these curves that's so League of Legends that it makes me gag a bit. I'm sorry. Like I don't like League of Legends. I don't like League of Legends character designs. Okay, that's a lie. I like some League of Legends character designs, but I don't want to draw character designs that remind me of League of Legends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you like League of Legends, I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay for you to like League of Legends. I just don't want to draw character designs that are like League of Legends. What about Jinx and a Heimerdinger? They can be exceptions, I guess. But yeah, like, there's something about these proportions of shapes that didn't sit well with me. But the overall idea of using recurring shapes stuck out really strongly to me. And I started trying to incorporate that idea. So then I was like, okay, what if I try to take that? Like, I drew this, I think, literally while watching a lecture. I think I was like, so Nina Maya Inanis from Hololive English was a lecturer at this same Drawfest. And I think I was watching her lecture while I was drawing this. And it's like, ta-da, it's the earliest version of me that's sort of like me. I was thinking exactly about that idea of like design language. Shape language. So I was like, oh, what if it's me. I was like, what if I used the kind of like scallop shape language? Basically the idea is to use use like use like this kind of shape and also stars and make them work together. Yeah, it's me. It's sulfur. It's basically almost all sulfur at this point. It's nearly the final version of me, sulfur. I remember feeling really happy about this form. Like I remember thinking like, oh, this is a form I can like settle into. Except you shush. You're not allowed to call me cute either, Sarah. The little open mouth too. Yeah, for some reason I settled on my mouth being open as a design trait really early on. I don't know why. Um, and then I was kind of just like working on that design for a while. Hold on, this is going a bit out of order. Let me see if I can go in order real quick. Hold on one sec. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So, remember how I said I had... Remember how I said I had trouble with color? Well, I continued having trouble with color. Because I ended up trying a bunch of different color palettes over and over again. Until I showed this one. Until I showed. You want to see this one? Wait, which one? The green one? The green eye one? The green and pink one? The yellow one? The pink one? Why this one? This one I look like a kiwi fruit. I don't know about this one, Taro. I don't know about this one, Taro. The other one? Wait, which one are we talking about? The pink-haired? Was there a pink-haired one in here? I don't think there's a pink-haired one in here. Yeah, I don't think there was a pink one here. Oh, this one? This one's a little pink, I guess. It's more gray. Yeah, I'd say this one is a bit more gray, isn't it? This is your comfort sulfur, is it? Wait, what do you like about this one? What do you like about this one? Rare gosh. Okay, so it's just a rare sulfur color. Got it. It's soothing? I see. But too bad we're not going in that direction. I drew this and I was like, oh, these are good colors. Why don't I show them to my friend? And then my friend was like, Sulfur, why did you make the color so dull? Why don't you try like making them brighter? I'm like, I think that'll upset the balance, but okay, sure. And then I tried making them brighter. I was like, oh, this looks way better. Oops, I'm a dumb butt. So that's how we ended up with nearly current me. That's how we ended up with nearly current me. You like how edgy the hair is? Yeah, I had like really spiky defined hair back then. Until I realized while drawing myself that like I couldn't I realized I had trouble like rendering that hair in 3D, so then I went with something I could make. Plus I wanted to make something like that was like a little bit tomboyish, I guess. So it gives the eye of a villain. What my friend told me was that I look like a Disgaea character after this. And I was like, you know what? You're right, but that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, so it's okay. Yeah, it's the evil rival match. It's a good thing? Okay, okay. Wait, did you just realize, Haru? Okay, so, what was I trying to do after that? I was trying to make sketches of myself for reference. Just, you'll forever see. Maybe that's not a bad thing? Anyway, I was trying to draw myself, like, consistently, and I was like, oh, let's, oh, right, this was the first try at drawing myself. And I was like, this is terrible. Let's never speak of this again, except now when I accidentally opened the file. You look, it could be there. It's just not drawn in yet, okay? It's just not drawn in yet. That's the only problem, okay? Okay, that is the only problem. Don't jump to any conclusions, okay? What's up, Taro? Hydrate? Thank you, thank you. What if my vesty thing is... Why would it be? Why would I wear something... Why would I wear something semi-transparent? I don't understand. I don't get it. Wait. I think y'all are getting the wrong idea, okay? Okay. Hold on. Okay. This is not pawn, okay? This is not pawn, okay? This is just shadow, okay? This is just shadow, okay? Look, my sacraments, like, make a shadow as they stretch across that part of my body, okay? It's not no pawn, okay? Okay, I swear. No! No! You're getting the wrong idea, okay? You're getting the wrong idea about this. Look. Okay, if you look closely, you can see like my belly button a bit too, right? From like the indent, like, cause it casts a shadow, right? Like, it's not like I'm wearing a belly button. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and this is like like behind my like the dress part of my sacraments is just like the back. Okay, it's just the back of the skirt. Okay, so it's like the part you're thinking is pawn is just shading. Okay, it's just shading. It's just shadow. Okay, it's just a shadow. Okay, don't read too much into it. Okay, it's not pawn. It's not pawn, okay? It's not pawn. It's not pawn. I feel like you're all getting very different but all wrong ideas about this from this, okay? Look, I am wearing underwear, okay? It's just it's just that the underwear is not what you're seeing here, okay? Okay. It's not my butt crack either, okay? This would be the wrong end for my butt crack. Okay. Put some pants on, but I'm properly dressed. These are my sacraments. Okay? Like they're a little like darkened from like being fallen and all that, but they're still angelic sacraments. Okay? Okay, we got that. We got that. Are we all satisfied now? Are we satisfied with the explanation? This is what I have to put up with. It's not a butt crack, okay? It's not a butt crack. Y'all are the worst. Y'all are the worst. Ah, owie. Tara, why are you throwing things at me? Sulfur didn't even do anything wrong. Okay, I'm zooming back out. Don't call you the worst. Well, like, you're not listening to Sulfur about any of, like, my Sulfur truths, okay? Maybe if you would listen properly, this wouldn't be a problem, would it? Okay, anyway, this was the rejected first attempt at drawing, at rendering myself. No, it isn't. Okay. We're zooming back in. Okay, we're zooming back in. Look. It's not even as dark as the sides of my waist, okay? Like the sides of my waist, the sides of my hips are darker, okay? It's not a crack. There's nothing cracky about it. It's just folds in the fabric, okay? Fabric folds. Like you can see fabric folds on my sleeves. You don't call those a crack. Well, it feels like you're being very offensive about it, okay? It feels like you're being very offensive about it. Look, have you ever okay, Butterzilla, I'm gonna ask you something. Have you ever worn a pencil skirt? If you have, you'll know it's like very common for it to like stretch and have a shadow right at this part, okay? Like it's very, very common with pencil skirts actually. Like if you're not sure, try wearing a pencil skirt, okay? You'll see this exact sort of pattern pop up. Because that's what happens when you wear pencil skirts, okay? Like, that's just what happens. Yeah, see, Rain Senpai is backing me up. Like, this is just a natural shading pattern with pencil style skirts. That's all it is. Okay. Yes. Pencil, you know, like the thing you draw with. Pencil skirt. Yeah, similar, I mean, it's not exactly a pencil skirt I'm wearing, but it has similar physics to one, okay? It has similar mechanics. This... What do you mean bloated? 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 There's nothing bloated there, okay? Ah, owie! There's nothing bloated there. I don't get it. It's supposed to... Look, that's why I'm saying that, like, this is not exactly a pencil skirt, okay? It has similar mechanics to one, but these are my angelic sacraments, okay? So they have open sides. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they won't have similar physics to a pencil skirt, okay? Okay? Are we all understanding? Are we all understanding sulfur now? Okay. Nod if you think you understand sulfur, okay? Okay, just nod. Nod if you think you understand sulfur. It shouldn't work like it works like that, okay? Wait, what do you mean me being a gamer seeps into my speech? I'm not a gamer though. I don't see how it would seep into my speech. How does it? Because it stretches, okay? Like there's tension from the sides of my hips, so it stretches, okay? Look, physical mechanics are a part of mechanics too, okay? Okay, there's more mechanics besides just game mechanics, okay? Tell you more about the stretching. Look. It is pulled to look the skirt part of my sacraments is pulled to the side because it's tied around my hips. Okay? Okay, that's all it is. Okay? It's not a butt crack and it's not my pawn either, okay? Okay, y'all are getting some weird ideas. And sulfur does not approve. You got that? You got that? But it isn't, because it's not exactly a pencil skirt, okay? It's my sacraments. That doesn't mean it doesn't have similar mechanics, okay? Unless, look, my hips have an average amount of power, okay? My hips have an average amount of power, okay? Okay? How do we get on this train of thought exactly? How did we get on this exact train of thought? Well, it's not exactly folds, okay? It's closer to, well, it's not exactly wrinkles anyway, but like I'm trying to say it stretches, okay? It stretches to the sides, okay? It stretches to the sides. Okay, it stretches to the sides. Okay? Like, if you believe me that it's tight enough to, like, show a vague indent of my belly button, why can't you believe that it's, like, tight enough to, like, stretch the sides on my hips? Like, this seems like arbitrary skepticism. It's not no pun. I'm wearing underwear. I swear, I'm wearing proper underwear, okay? Why would I go without underwear? There's no reason to. What material is it made of? Angelic materials. Okay, it's made of angelic fabrics. Okay? Though I will say like the shiny portions are like a bit metallic is how come they're like reflective and shiny. We're just guide designs, but we're like more or less at like we're closing to the end of designs actually. At this point it's actually just like me creating my form and being like, this doesn't look good, let's try again. This one says sulfur hair tests. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, so I remember thinking like, oh, I don't really like I'm having trouble drawing the hair from here. I should figure out hydrate. Okay. I should figure out a new hair. Thank you for the hydrate. So then I did a bunch of different hair sketches. And I was like, oh, this last one looks really good. I hope I can like reproduce it when I draw it. I couldn't reproduce it when I drew it. I could not actually reproduce it when I drew it. It did look good. I did like how it looked. Yo, notice that all of these all have like uh modern sulfur facial features, like me being uh me rolling my eyes at you, me with my mouth open, me with a little fangy, me with my caterpillar eyebrows. Why do some of these faces look like the face of a certain coffee themed red? Do they? I don't think these really look anything like Mocha. Yeah, I don't really see the resemblance, Sarah. I don't really see the resemblance. The one on the middle left? This one? I don't think it really looks all that much like Mocha, to be honest. The brows especially? Wait. Hold on one sec. Twitter.com/mocha-chan. Wait, I forgot her Twitter. Also, oh, it's what's Mocha, okay. Yeah, like Mocha doesn't, oh, I guess she has a little bit of caterpillar eyebrow, but like, Cerebro didn't do, I see. Okay, so like, no, like I don't think I really look like Mocha. I don't think I really look like Mocha there. Like Mocha's like bangs are really different from mine. And I don't have like a yellow streak in my hair anymore either, you know? Wait a second, you're making screenshots? Do you want me to keep this up on the screen for now for some reason? Yeah, it's fine. None of us can really match up to Mocha. Why does she... Also, why does... I can go back to art? Okay. I don't know why Mocha follows me for... Like, she followed me even before I drew that fan art of her. Anyway, Mocha is cool. You should check out Mocha if you haven't been already. She's really onionated about her favorite retro video games, but because of her onion nation, she is pure of spirit, and it's great to watch her. Okay, so after doing a bunch of hair tests, I think, yeah, I tried to draw. Oh, right. This was the one I didn't like. Okay. Cause I'm, if you say so. Okay. This was like, yeah, this was, no, it's not quite a sulfur yet. Like, I reused a lot of stuff from this, and look here. Look how the skirt is stretching. Okay, look how it's stretching. Do you understand better now? But I didn't like the shading on this pass, so like I thought it looked too Pokemon, for lack of a better word, so I ended up tossing out this version of it because I just didn't like the way I shaded it. You like this shading better? I like my current shading better. I really didn't like this shading. I was like, this is too Pokemon. It's too something. It wasn't my thing. Like, I don't know, something about my current set of colors I think just suits me better. Oh, yeah, I did like the sketch I did for this though. Let's see if it's still coming up. Apparently not. Can I find the sketch in here? Oh, I put the sketch layer on top. Okay. Here we go. One sec. Here's the original sulfur sketch. Oh, confusion? Okay, okay. I will concede that it's possibly a bit more confusing in my current iteration, okay? Around this time I was thinking I should, yeah, it's the grayscale I did for the sketch. Around this time I was thinking that, I think there was like a Japanese, I might be mistaken about whether it's actually a Japanese concept, but like, I was thinking I should have something flowy added to my hair, so I thought like, why not, or like something flowy just added somewhere for the live 2D physics to use, plus it could look cool in still shots even, if like things like that could be in motion, like if my braids could be in motion, so I decided to add braids. And I think it turned out to be a good decision. I really like waggling them around, actually. I'm glad I grew braids for myself. Like, it's really fun. Okay. So, then after that, well, since my humanoid form is just like a form that I'm like choosing for myself out of my true form, I end up like, I can like control the form I manifest to some extent. This one is almost sulfur. I still had my previous hair here. I eventually ended up, like, a lot of this is like still in the final model, but I ended up like redoing my hair later because I didn't like how it came out when I was using it in Live 2D, so I decided to make it like a bit more layered so I could move it around a bit more. Like, hold on, you'll understand what I mean better if I zoom in. One sec. Like, compared to my old hair, like my current hair is like a lot more like multi-segmented and layered. Like you see how like all the parts kind of move like a little differently in 3D space? Yeah. I couldn't have done it with this old hair, so I ended up redrawing it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, okay. It did pay off. Yeah, thank you. I worked really, really hard on it. Okay, and then finally we end up with. Finally, actually, wait, no, this is the wrong one still. Okay. We end up with finally actually a modern sulfur. Wow, amazing. It's modern me. It's modern me in all my modern glory. It's me, sulfur. It took me a lot of tries and a lot of different redos to go through all of this to finally get to this point, but I think I came up with a good result in the end, even though in retrospect maybe I should have just started streaming sooner. Oops. Yeah. And then, you know, for the bonus, there's the future sulfur that I considered when I was like, oh, I didn't put enough eye-catching things in just the like upper torso and head portion of my design. I should fix that. So now I have funny shirt from the okay. So like let's see. I started in December. This series of sketches took place in May, give or take. It took me, I think, jeez, wontons, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I think it took me until like June to draw this, and then I finished rigging it in July is how long it took in total. Part of it is that I had to like, in addition to rigging it, I actually was redrawing my hair in the middle of rigging because I didn't like how it came out in 3D. So basically from December to July, from December of 2020 to July of 2021, I was working on just all of this, working on my body. Hi wontons. Hello, hello. We're doing okay. I'm just reliving past pain and now sort of future pain. I don't think I'm actually gonna use this design, but it is kind of funny. That's about it. That's all the software I can talk about. My designs are really good. Thank you. You like the funny shirts gotcha software? What's gotcha like about this? Is it gotcha like? Will I do more future? I will. Thank you for the hat letter, Zella. Thank you, Mars. Thank you. Will I do more future? Possibly. I've been thinking about it lately. If I do another design of myself, I'm probably gonna get someone else to rig it at this, in the future. Like, I don't think I did a bad job rigging my own body, but, I've become more and more aware as of late of how other people might be able to do it better than me. And also it was a lot of labor, and I don't know if I can like take another month out just to work on it. It feels like inefficient, you know? So I am forced to eat my humble pie and leave it to an expert, basically. Or not forced to, but I am encouraged to eat humble pie. Pie baked by humility. I have too many. I don't know if I would call them talents exactly. I just, I have this bad habit. Of, trying to do everything by myself. I'm like pretty bad at asking other people for help when it comes down to it. Kitty cat, come on. I'm glad you like funny shirt, Taro. What was I saying? Because I didn't like asking for help, I tried to do everything on my own. I didn't ask a lot of other people for advice on like what would be best when it came to streaming. And I tried to do everything myself when it came to character design and drawing and rigging. And I did develop a lot of skills through those, but like part of me feels like, oh, you know, I probably could have gained something if I hadn't been so stubborn about all this. Is funny shirt gonna be my casual hoodie? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Do you think maybe there might be a correlation there? There might be some kind of correlation there, you know, just a little something. Some kind of correlation. There might be some kind of correlation there. I've been trying to ask for help more lately. Yeah, exactly. Like you have to like learn to like trust other people and like learn to like, okay, part of it is also that like, you know, like getting help from someone else means like learning to communicate with other people, like communicate your desires to them, whereas like if you're just doing it on your own, you can just like make it up on your own at the last second. Like asking other people for help means like putting both of you in a position of responsibility, you know? It's scary. Yeah, I know I have been. Like, for one thing, like the sub badges next to like half of your names like are from Mary and not from me, just because I realized that week that I was taking on way too much, so I figured it'd be better if I asked someone else for help. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, it's okay to be just, it's okay to like, group projects are okay. You can make something bigger if it's just a group project, you know? So yeah, in the future, if I ever do a sulfur V2, it'll probably be rigged by someone who is not me. It'll also probably be a completely new rig, because I asked Live 2D riggers after the fact, and apparently thank you, cover. So apparently I labeled, I went backwards from the left to right convention. Like I labeled all of the left parts right, and I labeled all the right parts left. And so if I hand this off to anybody else, they're just gonna be like confused as heck what the heck I was doing. And I don't wish that on anybody. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, cover. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So I really appreciate it. Look, I wrote it in the way that made sense to me. I didn't know that it didn't make sense to anybody else, okay? Yeah, throughout this whole process, Vivi was like constantly. So, hold, hold on. Like, I labeled it left right as if I was looking in a mirror. But the convention is the one that's not in a mirror. Like, okay, I labeled this side left, and I labeled this side right. I just didn't find out about it after the fact. If I knew about it before the fact, I probably would have corrected it. But like, I found out about it only when I was like basically like 90% done already. I was just like, well, oh well. Okay. Yeah, and throughout this whole process, I was like showing Vivi like some of the designs along the way, and she was always like, "Oh, these look great." Kept being like, these aren't good enough. I'm gonna start over." And then Vivi was like, "Sulfur, not again." And so, yes, sulfur, yes again. And then I started over from scratch and made a new set of designs, and then I repeated that process 26 times. Like they weren't up to my standards yet, Vivi. They weren't up to my standards yet, okay? They weren't up to my standards yet, okay? Okay? Yeah, I'm very happy with the final form I settled on too. I think it's a good form. I don't know that it was necessarily worth it to spend like 8 months on this whole endeavor, but I do think I like gained a lot of skills that I might be able to make good use of later. It's cat. It's in some ways, like in some ways it's up to my standards. Like I think that like this whole area sticks out a whole bunch. Like I've said it before, I really love CMYK color schemes, like CM cyan, magenta, yellow, black. Like I just think Like, it's a classical color scheme, and I just really think they look good together. Plus, I think like the diamond shapes in the hair make it like really stand out. So I think it's like in that way, it's like much stronger than my current form actually. Um, but like I think these clothes could use more work, even though I do think funny shirt is extremely hilarious. I think the hoodie could just like use more detail, and then it would be a good design. But like this portion definitely up to my standards. Why does this so look? I might dress a little like Menhera-chan when I'm dressed casually. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's the reason. I might dress a little like Menhera-chan. That's all it is. Who? Oh, hold on. Oh, one sec. Look, I'm not, I don't dress like her because it's her. I just happen to dress like her, okay? Like, okay, so this is most of these are Menhera-chan. She is a character who is having who is going through some mental health issues at the moment. Hey, I didn't say cup ramen, okay? I just said I ate instant noodles. Why do I have a board of Menhera-chan? This was just like another. Like this is, I assembled this board before I knew who Menhera-chan was. I was just like, I should compile some aesthetics that like might appeal to me for my own design. Where is Menhera-chan from? You know, I don't actually know. And yeah, all my Pinterest boards are are secret. I don't want other people looking at them. Okay. I don't want other people looking at them. Hold on. Menhera-chan. Okay, so. Oh! Wait. Jats. Oh my gosh. Hi, welcome readers. Hello, hello. Welcome, Jats. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome readers. Hi, I'm Sulfur. I'm a fallen angel VTuber. I like drawing. I drew and rigged my own model. For today, we are talking about character design. Specifically, we're talking about my own character design and the character designs that I rejected for myself in the past. But hi, how are you? How was your stream? I hope it was a good one. At the moment, we're talking about how this particular design seems to that I proposed for myself seems to remind several people of Menhera-chan. Love to hear about the process. We unfortunately actually like went over like a lot of the different stages already, but I can just like go through like an abbreviated version real quick since since people just came in. Okay. Yeah, let me just run through real quick. So originally I looked, when I was like debating on a form for myself, I looked more like this because I didn't really know how to use color yet. I was trying to do like this falling star motif everywhere. And also everyone made fun of me because this one about like my clothes getting torn when I fell from heaven and me needing to stitch them back together was apparently too Junie. You like the funny shirt hoodie? Thank you. I think it's quite a brilliant idea too. I ended up going through You really like the 3-wing scarf one. That one's like kind of a personal favorite, but a lot of other people didn't like it, so I rejected it. Did I get hit by what? Did it hurt? What? Yeah, it did. They like kicked me out through like a cartoon trap door. Basically, like a judge was like, Sulfur, I sentence you to 200 years banishment on the earth, and then they opened a cartoon trap door on me. And then like I fell out from there, and I bonked when I landed on the earth, and I was like, this sucks. And then I decided to become a VTuber because I had nothing better to do with my time. Okay. Well, I actually said owie. Yeah, that's pretty likely. I probably said owie back then. I did not drop from the battle bus. I went through like several iterations of like pretty monochrome designs for myself. Ah, owie. Ah, owie. Hey, I wasn't doing anything bad. Don't throw things at me just for a demonstration. Anyway, I decided that I didn't. Why? Well, like I was showing this earlier in the stream. I was showing a lot of these earlier in the stream. Okay, I tried to space it out so people could come in whenever they wanted. I'm glad you like it though. Like there are some things about it I like too. Like I like the veil, and I kind of like the transparent coat, but I thought it didn't really come together well. So then after that, I ended up switching to like a format where I thought I could like do thumbnails faster, and going through a bunch of these. Around this time, I was really like thinking about the idea of like gravity. Like since I'm a fallen angel and all, I thought it'd be good to have like something hanging from me. And so I started like doing more iterations on that. You're gonna request a. Why does everyone have weird requests for future doodle request streams? Eventually I ended up with this design with like a jacket over like a delicate looking dress. I had a lot of trouble deciding on a colors. Wait, that's the wrong one. I had a lot of trouble deciding on a color scheme for it, but when it came time to actually make the ref sheet for it, I decided I didn't really like the design anymore. It felt like it was kind of incoherent and lacking in detail. Hi Mary, hello, hello. So I ended up like looking at other approaches. One approach was this set. Oh, I'd appreciate if you didn't like tell me the current viewer numbers. I actually like hide them for myself, cause like many others, I do find that I tend to like tense up a bit if I know the viewer count. Like I start worrying about it a bit too much. Stuff like that is something you worry about after the stream, you know? Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's like it's not a big deal. You didn't know, it's fine. I ended up like being like, okay, can I make some designs with like more detail than the previous iteration? So I just like splooshed a bunch of detail all over like a new set of designs. I don't think it looks that much like Plashta. I look like an I feel like that's probably a compliment, right? Like if you think I look like an SMT or a 14 character, that's probably a good thing. one day. Look, I'm in the middle of Atelier Verona right now, okay? For some reason when I showed this to my friends, a lot of my friends were really into the middle one. The middle one is very Drakengard 3. Did you know that Drakengard 3 is actually one of my favorite games? I really, really love it. What? Cause it's Verona, okay? Verona. I'm glad you like the left one, Zara. Yeah, like this was the period when I tried to incorporate more yellow into my designs because I'm sulfur. Uh, anyway, people liked the middle one enough that it made me uncomfortable actually, so I ended up like nerfing it in a second iteration. Um, Yo, pay me money for. Why do you want more of this so bad? I don't understand. I don't really get it. I mean, I'm glad you like it, but I don't really understand. It just looks neat? Okay, okay. This is the wrong one. Around this time I also experimented with this, where is it? Where is it? 21. 21. Here we go. Around this time I also experimented with this other, going back to the idea of wearing like a jacket over like a delicate looking dress. Like basically the idea would be that it'd be like a human jacket over like my angelic sacraments and stuff. And I kind of liked this design and even like started trying to make a live 2D model out of it. But the more I tried to work on it, the less I was liking how it was turning out. There was something kind of missing on it. And around that time, I listened to like a lecture about character design during Pixiv Draw Fest, and that gave me the idea to use a lot of different repeating minor shapes rather than where is it? Rather than recurring items, so to speak. So I ended up doing this during Drawfest, which is basically like a prototype version of like how I ended up turning out. You see that like in my design. Let me zoom out so you can see my full design. I have a lot of repeating scallop shape. This is like called a scallop shape if you don't know. And like I have a lot of like repeating stars here and there too. I ended up liking this design a whole bunch to the point that I ended up like, not this. I ended up figuring out, where is it? I ended up figuring out different colors for it. And eventually I ended up settling on, geez, I can't find everything in the tabs anymore. Scallop, but that's just the current me, Wontons. That's just the current me. That's just the current me. And I eventually ended up settling on what's basically my current design after my friend told me you should use brighter colors. And I was like, okay. And then I drew myself a few times, and we all lived happily after. The end. That's the whole story of how we got to the current sulfur. And then after many revisions of finally getting to this point, I was like, you know, this sulfur kind of has some design flaws. What if I made a newer sulfur that doesn't have those flaws? Oh, that would be great. That would not cause me 80 million years of work at all. So that's what we were talking about. Can I show the legs? Yeah, here, one sec. There's like diamond cutouts on my socks because I wanted to do a diamond motif for no particular reason. I wonder why. I think I tried a star motif, but it just like didn't stick out as much for the hair. Wait, what's up? It's even... Do you really like this design that much? Jeez. Hey, don't call potential alternate me a meal, okay? That's weird. That would be weird, okay? Sulfur is not a meal. Sulfur is not FDA approved for eating, okay? Okay? Sulfur is not a snack. Sulfur is not safe for human consumption. Yeah, don't eat meat. Okay, I think we have like actually gone over just about all of the design stuff. Uh, uh, that's making me feel a little bit strange, Taro. I don't know how I feel about you saying that. I don't know how I feel about you saying that. Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, since we've gone over everything, it's gonna be... It's minimalist, it looks nice. Okay. I don't know, I think it could use more detail just because I have a certain level of detail I like to hit. But let's find somebody else to raid then. It's a bit early, but I think we've covered just about everything we can, and I'd rather not delay for too long. Let's see. Who do I want to raid? And I'm like open to recommendations if someone has someone that they would like to recommend. Pick a more edible streamer. A stretch? Okay, okay. Oh, big stretch. Okay. Thank you for the stretch cover. Oh, I don't know if it's a very creative idea for a stream, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I know it can be like a bit long talking about all of this just because I like ended up going into so many repeats over time. I don't think I can raid myself, Taro. Actually, what happens if I try to? Like, what happens if I try to? Okay, it says a channel cannot raid itself, so no, I cannot, in fact, raid myself, it turns out. You're very happy, so yeah, I went over them briefly in a previous stream. This time I thought I'd like talk about them more in detail. I'm glad you liked them. It bodes well for me for the future, you know, if you like them. Okay, yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll just stall for like, maybe I'll stall for like 1 minute for like Rain to start up because I don't have like other art streamers on my list at the moment. Oh, though I would rather you not call me award winning. Like it's one, a little embarrassing. Two, it kind of I'm becoming like it, since it was that award and that art piece in particular that I won the one award for, it makes me a bit sad. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you. Well, it's okay, The award that I won is hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Did I remember the address correctly? Yeah, I did. Okay. The award I won is that late last year I participated in the Pixiv Hololive English art contest. And I did, for some reason, get an award here, but the award I got is from someone who will no longer be with us very shortly. That's why. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I still have to draw like farewell arts for her. No, it's not that I mind the award. It's just that like I'm like a little sad that like when I think about the award, it reminds me that she's no longer gonna be with us, and that makes me a bit sad. Yeah, thank you. But I'd prefer if people didn't bring it up too often, basically, that's why. Okay. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Okay, let's raid my favorite cheesy senpai. Alright. Who is starting up just now. Okay. Next stream is going to be on Wednesday. I don't quite know what I'll do yet, but based on the response that everyone is giving me, I'm becoming increasingly scared of the idea of doing a doodle request stream on Wednesday. So I might do something else instead, because I don't trust y'all with the power to request what I doodle right now. Okay? I don't trust y'all with that power. Alright, so raid message is character design raid. Okay? Mommy, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Ow! We're just about to end though. Like we're about to raid another streamer. It's not gonna be a noodle stream either. Remember, I'm not good at cooking. Alright. Thank you everyone for coming tonight. And thank you for listening to me rant about all of the arts I made in the past. So, I've been Sulfur, and I'll see you all next time. Good night. Bye-bye. Owie.